On June 18th, a significant event unfolded in the realm of deep-sea tourism. The Oceangate submarine named Titan embarked on its third dive, descending to an astonishing depth of over 10,000 feet in the North Atlantic. Its mission was to transport 5 adventurous passengers to witness the haunting wreckage of the infamous Titanic. However, after 1 hour and 45 minutes, all communication with the sub suddenly ceased, leaving it missing in the depths of the ocean. Despite extensive efforts by the US and Canadian Coast Guards, the Titan remained elusive. Finally, on June 22nd, fragments of the 23,000-pound submersible surfaced on the coast of Newfoundland, confirming fears that the vessel had imploded tragically and all humans on board had perished. How could such a catastrophic event occur? What went wrong in the depths of the ocean? This tragic incident has sparked a quest for answers. Ever since James Cameron's iconic exploration of the Titanic's wreckage, there has been a lingering fascination among the elite to tour the haunting remnants of the ocean liner. In response to this demand, Oceangate, a private U.S. company specializing in deep-sea tourism, emerged in 2009. Their most audacious expedition promised to transport intrepid explorers to the chilling grave of the Titanic, and the Titan served as its pioneering vessel. With 2 successful dives to its credit, the Titan aimed to carry a crew of 5 passengers on its third expedition. Among the fortunate 5 were British businessman Hamish Harding, a Pakistani investor and his son Suleiman, French diver Paul-Henri Nachelet, and Oceangate CEO Stockton Rush. The Titanic's ill-fated legacy looms large. The Titanic, a steamship that met a tragic demise on April 14, 1912, remains one of the most infamous marine disasters of the 20th century. Its collision with an iceberg resulted in a catastrophic breach, leading to its sinking in the frigid waters of the North Atlantic near Newfoundland. Over 1,500 lives were lost due to drowning and hypothermia, as timely rescue efforts were not forthcoming. Today, the wreckage rests 12,500 feet below the ocean's surface, preserving a chilling reminder of human hubris. Only a handful of individuals, including James Cameron himself, have had the privilege of exploring the Titanic's haunting remains. Using the custom-designed submersible, the Deep-Sea Challenger, the Titan emerged as an impressive submersible, designed to brave extreme depths and provide deep-sea tourists with an extraordinary glimpse into the enigmatic world of the Titanic. Having successfully completed 2 trips to the wreckage in 2021 and 2022, the Titan carried the hopes and dreams of its passengers on its ill-fated third expedition. However, concerning reports emerged from past passengers who expressed dissatisfaction with their experiences, citing alarming safety concerns, communication failures, and design flaws. One might question why the company persisted with these trips despite the potential risks involved. To assess the risks, Brian Weed, a camera operator for the Discovery Channel and a passenger on the Titan's inaugural dive, described the experience as harrowing and evoked a sense of vulnerability akin to sitting duck. The 21-foot submersible, weighing a colossal 10,432 kilograms, was constructed from carbon fiber and titanium to provide durability while maintaining relatively low weight. However, the absence of seats and the presence of a curtain-docked area serving as a makeshift bathroom created less than ideal conditions for the crew. Nonetheless, the allure of embarking on a once-in-a-lifetime adventure overshadowed concerns about comfort and safety. The Titan boasted impressive technological features, including an inertial navigation system, an ultra-short baseline acoustic positioning system, a robotics laser scanner, and a Teledyne 2D sonar, among others. Astonishingly, even NASA contributed its expertise to the Titan's construction, providing invaluable insights into the design and automated fiber replacement layup composite hulls. CEO Stockton Rush, one of the ill-fated individuals aboard the sub, praised the collaboration with NASA, emphasizing how the aerospace-grade carbon fiber hull reduced the sub's weight, allowing for a larger payload capacity of up to 5 crew members, including a pilot, researchers, and mission specialists. However, one design flaw stood out: an unconventional cylinder-shaped cabin, deviating from the conventional sphere-shaped design of most submersibles. The use of external bolts to seal the submersible raised further concerns as it required external assistance to open the vessel from the outside. This meant that in the event of a malfunction, the crew inside had no chance of escape, making their fate tragically inevitable. The fateful expedition. On June 17, 2023, preparations commenced for the Titan's momentous dive. The weather had been dreadful, with Newfoundland experiencing one of its worst winters in decades. Nevertheless, a brief weather window opened, and the crew seized the opportunity for what would become the only manned mission to the Titanic in 2023. The journey to the Titanic wreck, located 900 nautical miles east of Cape Cod, typically spanned 8 days, with each dive lasting several hours. The Titanic rested at a depth of 12,500 feet, subjecting the submersible to immense pressure, 400 atmospheres, equivalent to 6,000 pounds per square inch. Due to its larger internal volume, the Titan faced even higher external pressure. At precisely 8 a.m., the Titan commenced its 2-hour descent into the unforgiving depths of the North Atlantic, accompanied by the surface vessel Polar Prince. Initially, everything proceeded according to plan. However, at 9:45 a.m., communication with the submersible abruptly ceased, leaving the monitoring crew on the surface vessel frantic in their attempts to restore contact. By 5:45 a.m. the next day, the Coast Guard was informed of the Titan's disappearance. Over the following days, a joint operation between the U.S. and Canadian Coast Guard scoured the area, employing ships, planes, and sonar buoys capable of monitoring depths of up to 13,000 feet, despite the dwindling hope for survivors. As the submersible carried only a 96-hour oxygen supply, the search continued. On June 20th, the operation transitioned into an international effort, with the U.S. Coast Guard, U.S. Navy, Canadian Coast Guard, and Oceangate expeditions establishing a unified command. France even dispatched the Atlanta, a ship equipped with a deep-sea diving vessel. Meanwhile, a Canadian Lockheed P-3 Orion aircraft reported hearing intermittent banging sounds potentially related to the submersible. However, confirmation remained elusive. If you've been enjoying the video so far, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. The Grim Revelation. June 22nd brought a glimmer of closure as a deep-sea rover finally stumbled across fragments near the Titanic wreckage. The first object identified was the nose cone, followed by a substantial debris field. At the end of this trail lay the front section of the pressure hull, revealing the catastrophic event that had unfolded. Further exploration revealed a smaller debris field containing the other half of the pressure hull, indicating that the Titan had split into 2 pieces. Shortly after this discovery, Oceangate confirmed the devastating news. The crew had lost their lives. The exact sequence of events leading to this tragedy has yet to be fully unraveled. However, experts unanimously agreed that the Titan had succumbed to implosion, a phenomenon that remains poorly understood by most. Renowned marine explorer Bob Ballard, who discovered the Titanic wreckage in 1985, emphasized the destructive force of an implosion, likening it to being crushed under tons of rock, obliterating everything in its path. The peculiar design of the Titan's hull, departing from the conventional spherical shape that evenly distributes water pressure, posed a significant risk. Several experts had previously cautioned against such a design flaw. Astonishingly, even the U.S. Navy confirmed that one of its vessels had detected sounds consistent with an implosion shortly after the submersible lost contact with the Polar Prince. This revelation invalidated the assumption that oxygen depletion had been the cause of death. Tragically, the crew had met their fate much earlier. According to Aaron Basil, a physics professor at Northeastern University, an implosion delivers a force akin to a whale biting down on an object or a compaction machine flattening a car, while the Titan's hull, fortified with advanced sensors, was capable of withstanding high pressures. The existence of a minuscule defect could have triggered an instant implosion, occurring within a mere 40 milliseconds. The crew, oblivious to the impending disaster, would have had no time to comprehend the situation before being obliterated. The implosion claimed their lives instantaneously, cleaving the Titan into 2 distinct sections, an undeniable testament to the calamity that had befallen them. The tragedy of the Oceangate submarine Titan will forever haunt the annals of modern deep-sea exploration. As we reflect on this heartbreaking event, deep-sea rovers continue to scour the Titanic's site, searching for additional clues that may shed light on the precise sequence of events. Director James Cameron, offering his perspective on the incident, expressed his awareness that the frantic search efforts were ultimately in vain. An implosion of such magnitude would have disabled the Titan's secondary systems, including the pressure vessel and the transponder responsible for tracking the sub's whereabouts. The devastating shockwave unleashed by the implosion would have been catastrophic. What are your thoughts on this? Please share in the comments section below and be sure to like the video. Thanks for watching.